rise like I promised I would. Some days are more fragile than strong. I've wrestled with shadows I barely understood, and carried that weight far too long. I've tried to be braver than breath in my chest, tried to outrun what I feel, but truth has a way of undressing the rest and showing what's honest and real. If grace is more than a word that we sing, then let it find me where I am. Let me be human in all of my scars. Let me be seen without armor or art. Let me be broken and still be beloved, not fixed overnight, just held by your love. I don't need heaven to call me enough. I don't need glory to cover my dust. If mercy is steady and not just a plan, then meet me right here. Let me be human. I've worn expectations that didn't fit right, like boots that were never my size. I smiled through battles I fought in the night, with truth trembling back in my eyes. But silence has taught me what striving could not, that healing begins when we bend, and nothing grows stronger pretending it's not afraid of the place it's been. If love doesn't leave when the shine disappears, then stay when I'm stripped of the road. Let me be human in doubt and in faith. Let me be slow when the world wants me brave. Let me be tired without losing my name. Love through the fire and not for the flame. I don't need thunder to prove I belong. I don't need answers to carry me on. If mercy is patient and understands, then meet me right here. Let me be human, not polished and perfect, not fearless and right, just flesh and forgiveness, learning the light. Not stronger than sorrow, not free from the fall, just held in the middle of it all. Let me be human when hope runs thin. Let me be held when I cannot stand. Let me be known in the shape I'm in, not future fenced, but present hand. If heaven is closer, that I understand. If love doesn't flinch at the truth of a man, then stay in this dust. Don't demand, just let me be human. Bone and breath, bone and breath, heart and skin, still becoming from within. It's easy to stand when the room agrees, when the lights are warm and the air is kind. It's harder to stay when the ground shifts slow and no one's clapping from behind. I've learned that strength doesn't always shout. It doesn't need to prove its worth. Sometimes it's simply not walking out when leaving would feel deserved. No headline, no parade, just a choice that quietly gets made. It's the quiet part of courage, the part nobody sees, the staying when it's easier to fall down to your knees. It's holding to a promise when the promise feels unsure. It's not the loudest victory, it's the one that can endure. That's the quiet part of courage. Watch good people lose their nerve, not because they didn't care, but because the weight of one more day felt heavier than prayer. There's a kind of brave that looks like rest, and one that looks like tears, and one that doesn't say a word for years and years and years. No spotlight, no acclaim, just choosing not to quit the same. It's the quiet part of courage, steady, unseen stand, the decision to remain yourself when no one understands. It's showing up imperfect, speaking when it's hard. It's not the flash of confidence, it's guarding your own heart. That's the quiet part of courage. You won't find it in a crowd, you won't hear it make a sound. It doesn't boast, it doesn't bow, it simply stays around. It's the quiet part of courage, when you don't know what comes next, when your faith is thin as paper, but you won't let it be read. It's the step you take at midnight, when the road feels unexplored. No banner over your head, just forward. That's the quiet part of courage. That's the quiet part of courage. I've come as far as I can on this road with what I knew at the time. Some of it held, some of it broke, some of it wasn't mine. I've said goodbye to certain plans, watched them fall away. Turns out not every open door was meant for me to stay. The map I drew has faded out, the sky is wide and clear. Where I go from here is not about escape, not about running faster or correcting every mistake. It's one step on, it's one step short, not chasing what I was before. Where I go from here starts here. There were seasons I called forever that barely made a year. There were voices I thought I needed that slowly disappeared. I've learned that loss can clear a field, better than demand. Sometimes the ground has to be bare before you understand. What remains is simple now, no crowd, no noise to steer. Where I go from here is not a grand design, not a shining reinvention, just a straighter line. It's keeping what was tested, letting go of fear. Where I go from here starts here. No banner, no applause, no need to prove a cause, just quiet resolve and steady hands, choosing where I stand. Where I go from here may not look strong, but it's built on what survived when things went wrong. It's not about arriving, it's about being clear. Where I go from here starts here. Just now, I've walked through rooms where hope ran thin, heard my own doubt echo back again, tried to fix what time won't mend, held my breath just to pretend. Every answer felt delayed, every promise slightly frayed. But somewhere in the breaking through, I felt something pull me through. Not loud, not fast, not fire from the sky, just steady as the sunrise. Heaven gets closer when I'm on my knees, not when I'm stronger, but when I'm weak. When the noise fades out and the truth gets clearer, I don't climb up, heaven comes nearer. Heaven gets closer, closer to me. I've chased signs in open air, look for proof that you were there, but peace don't shout or prove its case. It meets you in a quieter place. I stopped asking for a spark, learned to sit inside the dark, and somehow in the steel it felt more real. Not gold, not fame, not thunder in the night, just mercy in plain sight. Heaven gets closer when I'm on my knees, not when I'm stronger, but when I'm weak. When the noise fades out and the truth gets clearer, I don't climb up, heaven comes nearer. Heaven gets closer, closer to me. It's not in the rush, it's not in the race, it's in the dust, it's in the grace, it's in the breath I almost lost, it's in the love that paid the cost. Heaven gets closer when I let go, when I stop trying to run the show, when I fall down and finally see it was never far from me. Heaven gets closer, closer to me. Not above, not far, just here, where we are. Heaven gets closer. Heaven gets closer. The signs were never written clear, they flickered at the edge. Some called it fear, some called it truth, some just called it dread. I've watched the noise grow louder still, while mercy stood off to the side. I've seen good men grow tired of hope and bury it with pride. But even in the shaking ground, something refused to break. This is a hymn for the last of days, for the one who chose to stay. When the sky fell thin and the earth gave way, and the light seemed far away. It's not a song of victory, not a trumpet burst. It's a quiet line drawn in the dust that says we won't disperse. A hymn for the last of days. I've seen the strong grow cynical, the certain come undone. I've seen belief reduced to talk when it once outshone the sun. There are promises we held too tight that could not hold us back. There are roads that end without a sign and leave you off the map. But something deeper than the fear still answers when we call. This is a hymn for the last of days, for the faithful and the scarred, for the ones who learn that hope is not a thing you got. It's not escape, it's not a retreat, it's standing where you are. When the world forgets what love once meant and forgets how strong we are. A hymn for the last of days. If this is the hour, then let it be clear. We were not built to disappear. If this is the law, then let it be known. We were never standing alone. This is a hymn for the last of days. Not frantic, not afraid, just steady in the breaking light of choices we have made. It's not the end of everything, it's a test night didn't warn me it was coming. It just settled in the room. One small doubt became a weight I couldn't move. I tried to talk myself through it, like reason makes it clear. But some storms don't need permission, they just appear. And I don't feel heroic, I don't feel strong, but I'm holding on, not with open hands, not with certainty or perfect plan. Just enough to say I won't be gone. It's not loud, but I'm holding on. There were days I nearly folded quietly without a scene. Not dramatic, not explosive, just warm, thin. I've learned endurance isn't pretty. It doesn't shine or speak. Sometimes it's only choosing next week. No anthem rising, no crowd involved, but I'm holding on to what I know. Even when I move slow, to the small voice that says stay, through the long uncertain day. It's not triumph, it's not song, but I'm holding on. Not because I'm feeling, not because I see, just because there's something still in me that refuses to release the quiet thread of peace. I'm holding on when it's unclear, when the future